गुड इवनिंग महेंद्र जी, कैसा है? डैनी हियर।
गुड इवनिंग डैनी जी।
गुड इवनिंग। कैसा है आज कालिम्पोंग का वेदर?
फर्स्ट क्लास, especially in hot summer. Kalimpong is heaven,
हाँ, ये बात तो सही है।
and no wonder you require little bit of warm cloth. 8 or 9.
अच्छा अच्छा, थोड़ा बस दिन भर तो चल जाता है ना विदाउट एनी।
Yes. But you don't require AC and fan
हाँ हाँ,
unless you are not roaming around.
मास्टर कौन को? अपना हाँ, रुद्र इज हियर। वेलकम रुद्र।
गुड इवनिंग देदा।
गुड इवनिंग, गुड इवनिंग। और আমার সৌরভ স্যার কত?
জাস্ট এ মিনিট, মই এটা পলিটিন।
এই মাউসি করেছেন এইটা তাহলে। वेलकम नलिता।
गुड इवनिंग।
गुड इवनिंग, गुड इवनिंग।
हाउ आर यू?
एकदम फाइन नलिता, बढ़िया।
हाउ यू ऑल? हाउ आर ऑल? कैसे महेंद्र जी, ठीक है तो? गुड
महेंद्र
गुड।
जी तो पूरा he is having enjoying the weather in Kalimpong.
And he is also enjoying the Zoom meetings.
Yeah,
He used to join daily. That's a good thing. सही है, सही है।
It's a great opportunity to learn and update.
बात तो सही है आपकी, अच्छी बात है ये। तो लर्निंग का कोई समय, कोई उम्र नहीं होती है ना?
Yes sir.
यस, कभी भी सीख सकते हैं आप। वेलकम शरद जी, अशोक दा, रुद्र। I welcome our ARC PDG Jhulan Basuji from 3291.
Good evening.
Good evening, Dada.
How are you?
I am fine. How are you?
I'm okay.
You are in US right now, na?
Exactly. But I have in a comfortable time. It's a morning 9:30.
Yeah, right. Yes, that's great. So we have international delegation today. Great. When you are coming back?
I'll be in Calcutta on 16th of June.
The 16th of June, you are back. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have any plan to come to Durgapur, Asansol, or Santiniketan during end June or third week of June?
Right now, I don't have, but you can't say. Maybe I may come to Calcutta also after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Suddenly I will meet. Suddenly I will meet. It is for me.
Pakka.
It is a great opportunity.
Because this time I'm in Calcutta, I will give you a call.
Okay. You are welcome.
Yes, Hi Priyama, how are you? Good evening, Arindam.
Good evening. I'm good. Thank you. How?
Good evening, Nilesh.
Good evening.
Good evening, Nilesh. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you.
Yes, you're looking fine. More fine.
Yeah. As the time is passing by, I have to be fine.
Yes.
But it's good that if the team members do their own work, then the load upon you is very less.
Yes, true.
अरिंदम
Hello?
दा को देख के मुझको एक बात का एहसास होता है कि वास्तु इंसान का होता है, जगह का नहीं। इनकी
ना?
मुस्कुराहट देख के माहौल बदल जाता है।
या देखे, और यही बात मैं अगर आपके लिए भी कहूँ तो कैसा रहेगा?
नहीं सर, कहाँ ऐसा नसीब है।
नहीं, आप सुनने,
Good evening.
आप सोचा कि कुछ मेरे लिए भी अच्छा बोले तो मैं भी बोल ही
नहीं
देता हूँ।
नहीं ये आपने तो वो हरिशंकर परसाई वाली बात कर दी
क्या?
कि ईमानदारी की एक परिभाषा ये भी होती है
हाँ,
कि बेईमानी करने की न तो हिम्मत हुई न मौका मिला।
एकदम सही बात बोला। ये बात आपने ठीक कही। जब मौका मिलता है तो लोगों का मन थोड़ा सा डगमगा जाता है, कितने भी बोलो आप।
तो कभी कभी मैं इसीलिए भी ईमानदार हूँ।
गुड।
Nilesh, I'm just putting off my camera for some time.
Yes to नहीं, इतने नहीं.
गुड इवनिंग नीलेश दा।
गुड इवनिंग, गुड इवनिंग। कैसे हो?
ठीक हूँ।
ऑल गुड?
हाँ।
गुड गुड। अच्छा, आप लोग गुड रहेंगे तो मैं गुड रहूंगा ना। वेरी नाइस, वेरी नाइस।
Danny, how are you?
एकदम बढ़िया, एकदम. Just waiting for your presentation. I want to see someone special.
Yeah. I too also waiting for them. Good evening and welcome Gurjit Singh ji. Penda, good evening.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
Fine.
गुड इवनिंग जी, कैसे हैं आप?
बस एकदम ठीक हूँ दादा, कैसे हैं आप?
आओ बिंदास।
ग्रेट ग्रेट।
Good evening. I'm Dr. Bose
Good
from
evening.
Proton
Good evening.
Mango City.
Good evening, Dr. Bose.
Good
Good
evening.
evening.
Rudra. Rudra is there. I've seen in fact.
Yeah, Rudra was there.
No, Rudra is here, but I think he's attending to some call.
Okay.
Good evening, Shubhashishda, Arindamda.
Good evening. Good evening. Didi, Subhasis is join course naki?
Good
Hey,
evening, Subhashish ji.
Yeah, Subhash is here.
Subhashish ji, good evening.
Good evening, Governor Sahab. Good evening.
Good evening,
good
Didi ji.
evening.
Good evening, everyone. Good
Good
evening.
evening,
Good
Subhash.
Good evening.
I'm not
Shubhashishda,
able.
good
I'm
evening.
not able to
Good morning
switch
to
on my
Julanda.
video.
Arindamda, good evening. Wish
Good
you all the
evening,
best.
Rajesh ji.
Hi, Rajesh. Good evening.
Hi, Danny.
Welcome.
Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome.
Good evening.
Shravani, thank you so much for joining.
Yes. I am
Shravani has skipped her governor's visit in his office. Thank you so much.
okay. I am Sushil Kumar Ghosh, RC Bolpur Rangamati. Good
Good
evening.
evening, Sushilda.
Yes. Thank you.
Good evening,
Yeah,
Subhasis.
Good evening.
Sushilda has raised a hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank
Good
you.
evening, everyone.
Hey, Chulanda has joined.
Not about that.
Good evening,
Yes,
Chulanda.
Julanda has joined.
Yeah,
I'm here.
Julanda has joined. Gurjit Singh has joined.
Yeah. Good evening, Gurjit ji.
Good evening, Dada. Good evening,
Good
Nilesh Bhaiya.
evening.
Good evening, Subhash Da.
Good
Janida.
evening, everyone.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening,
Good evening,
Arindam
Rudra.
Da.
Good evening,
Good
Subhashish
evening.
and Nilesh.
Yeah, good
Hey,
evening,
Gurjit,
sir.
good evening.
So, Subhashish, 7 बज गया. We can start.
Yes, Danny, Rudra,
Yeah.
and Saurabh. Once your Zoom board is ready, just give me a go ahead so that I can start.
Subhash, I'll just make one last check of the people here. If I can need to
Please do
make
that.
co-host
Please
anyone.
do
Yeah,
that.
just 1 minute.
And you give me the final go ahead.
Yeah.
Sure.
If you can spot anyone, just tell me.
Sorry?
If you can spot anyone who I need to make co-host, who is a speaker here today,
You-
so you can just tell me.
You make co-host Gurjit. You make co-host Sharad Chandra if RC if he has joined.
Yeah, Gurjit Sekhon, I have already. I have done it.
I think Arindam will have his
Already done.
presentation. Na?
Yeah,
And you can also make co-host Julan Basu. If
already done.
I do
Already
not,
done.
I'm
Already
not
done.
sure he has some presentation, but you can make him.
Yeah, that's already
That's
done.
great.
But I cannot find Sharad Chandra.
Sharad Chandra hasn't joined yet.
Yeah, he haven't joined.
He will join soon. Just he spoke to me.
And Gurjit Singh Sekhon. Yeah. Okay, I got it done. Then I think we are ready. We are set. Yeah.
Okay, great,
Okay.
great.
Yeah,
So
Sure.
I'll be muting all now. Then you can unmute yourself when you want to speak.
Yeah, Janida,
Sure,
make
sure.
Saurabh co-host.
Saurabh is joined?
Yeah, Saurabh is joined.
Just a minute. Just give me 1 minute. Okay. We
And I
start.
can see a couple of raised hands. Kindly lower
Right.
down those hands. Yeah, thank you. So, Governor-elect, let's go ahead, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. Good evening, namaskar, and welcome everyone to the third leg of District Training Assembly of District 3240 having on virtual platform. I'm sure the last 2 days sessions were engrossing, interesting, and super interactive. And I'm sure the incoming officers did enjoy their respective sessions on the day 1 and day 2. I'm sure today you are going to have another interesting and inclusive sessions, I must say, because membership is the core of Rotary's essence. If we do not have members in our club, doesn't make any sense to remain in a club. So membership definitely attracts each one of us every governor, every leaders strive for membership every year for their district because they want to make their district more strong, more attractive, more diversified, and of course more effective. Friends, just giving a brief why we are. I'm sure the half of the audience is common for last 2 days, but for the new joiners who have joined today, let me brief very shortly that why we are having this district training assembly on an online format. I have received a couple of phone calls, many WhatsApp messages. कि why COVID तो नहीं है, then why you are having online DTA? Yes, the first question struck to us. The online is hugely connected with COVID because COVID has damaged us in many ways, but probably this is one positive impact that COVID had left, that every one of the society somehow or the other are very, very adapted with the online meetings. Now, this DTA, why we are having online format, friends, as you know, District 3240 is perhaps is one of the topmost and biggest geographical district. The length and breadth is huge for us. And to attend a DTA, people has to travel from corners of 3240 to any specific place. What governor-elect and me sat together and we had brainstormed many times when to do and how to do, whether physical or online. But we arrived in a common decision that let us have it on an online format because our experience shows previously the DTA that we have on a physical mode, the target group people could not reach, forget about 100%, maybe not even 70%. Because this is a training program for the incoming officers, the incoming club officers. Because of the distance, time, personal engagement, everyone could not reach. So the purpose of a DTA is defeated halfway. But the DTA is full of registrations because the people like you and me who are bitten by a Rotary bug, we go for every Rotary events because of the fellowship, friendship renewal, and making new friends. But maybe me and you are not the target audience for a DTA. But in this online format, sitting at your home or office at full comfort under the air condition, you can attend this meeting, the training you can take, participation you can have, so that the intention of providing training to the officers are somehow get successful. So that's our endeavor, because at the same time we also understood one day for 4 hours, 5 hours Zoom meeting is little tennis. So we bifurcated in 4 days and a topic wise. Day 1 we had public image. Day 2 we had service project, the 7 areas of focus. Today is the day 3 we are having membership, and tomorrow of course the closing plenary session where the business formalities will be taken over. So that's the purpose of having this DT on an online format in a breakaway format. Let's see, the time will say whether this endeavor of Governor-elect and myself will give some results or not. Anyway, with these words, friends, I heartily welcome our resource persons today, past Governor Gurjit Singh Sekha from District 3070, way back in Punjab. He was the governor in 1415, silver year for our district. I welcome Rotary Coordinator, past Governor Sarat Chandra from District 3110. He was the governor for the year 1516. And of course, our designated Assistant Rotary Coordinator, past Governor Jhulan Basu from District 3191, Kolkata. However, Jhulanda has joined us right this moment from US. So that's why I said good morning to Jhulan Basu and evening to the rest of the people. I also heartily welcome all the past and the future RI officers of our district, joined from different corners. I welcome District Secretariat member for 23-24. I welcome incoming assistant governors, those who are the ears and eyes of Governor-elect, making all events successful. I heartily welcome them. I welcome Governor-elect and District Executive Secretary to this meeting. Last but not the least, I welcome the District Membership Committee headed by past President Arindam Datta, who will be driving membership in year to come. Nevertheless, the key man for today's meeting are the incoming club officers, president-elect, incoming secretary, incoming club membership chair, and other Rotarians and gracious ladies. With these words, I would request Governor-elect to kindly put up his opening remarks. And after that, we'll be having our resource person one after another coming. But before that, definitely the incoming DMC will have his presentations. Friends, the base rule is same. Keep yourself muted if you are not asked or required to talk, so that the speaker who is speaking should not be get distracted. If you have any questions, put your questions on the chat box. We have a dedicated Zoom team led by Dr. Danny Datta, Saurabh Debray, Rudrajit Loskar. They will be monitoring the chat box, put up the questions to the respective persons. And if you are asked to say anything verbally, please unmute yourself, speak to the point. Don't give the history geography. The answer should be to the point and brief, so that the time can be maintained. I request Zoom team to kindly control on that. We'll be having a lot of interactions in the sessions by the resource persons. And also, I will have a final comment by Governor-elect before that. So I would request Governor-elect to kindly come up and present his opening address so that we can go ahead. Governor-elect, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Subhashis. It's nice to be again, the third day of the District Training Assembly. I welcome all our invited guests, past District Governor Gurjit ji, past District Governor Saraj ji, ARC PDG Basu ji, all my esteemed guests, DMC Arindam, DT Subhashis, District Secretariat team members, President-elects, AGs, club committee chairs, and other members who have joined in this virtual meeting, District Training Assembly. Subhashis has already informed you why we have kept this District Assembly on the virtual mode. And I hope that the participation we have seen the last 2 days, we have got the target groups. And the purpose of having this virtual assembly, to a certain extent, I think it's been achieved. Tomorrow is the closing session. I request you all, as RI Director-elect Anirudh Roy Chaudhary ji will be joining us. I request you all to please ensure that maximum of the members join, because it's a virtually, it's Sunday, timing we have kept 5 to 7, so that after 7 you can go for your party and fellowship and all. So if we have around 400 to 500 members joining, it will show a strength of our district, and with the deliberation of the district RI Director, you will be able to gain his wisdom. Especially, I request that you ensure that your new members join, because this type of opportunities are very rare. We try to keep them mentoring, but we are not able to get the resource person. But as we have the resource persons, I request all of them to ensure that they join the Zoom meeting. Friends, membership, as already Subhashis has told, that without members, we can't move anywhere. And so membership is the base and the lifeline of Rotary. I won't be speaking much how we can induct members, how we can engage, how we can retain, how we have new clubs, because our DMC is there to present before you all these technical parameters. So I won't repeat that. But friends, ensure that we have a sustainable growth. I never want that just for the name of the awards or just for the name of increasing members, we need to increase members. That is not my priority. And that too apply for the opening of the clubs. If we are going ahead, inducting member, we have to ensure that they stay with us. If we are opening new clubs, we have to ensure that clubs is there in our foray. And as far as the membership seminars are concerned, we won't be going for the formatted seminars. I request all the clubs can do the membership seminar. There is nothing that we will do only in the month of August. We have 4 membership seminar. No. Every month, if we want to do 1 membership seminar, we will do it. Any club want to do, any zone want to do, they can approach us. We will see the format. Format means what is the outcome of that seminar. We don't want just for the namesake, you go ahead, spending your time, spending your money, and we don't have any outcome. In a membership seminar, at least you should have 100, 200 prospective members. We will be giving you some good speakers, not the half-day speakers of going for PowerPoint presentation. And when the members come out, they feel that aaj to yahan se chutkara mil gaya. We don't want that. We want them to come. You can just have membership seminar, join with public image seminar also, where you can have a crowd of 1,000, 2,000, 4,000 plus audience, where we can put across our motto of Rotary, what will they gain joining the Rotary? And the most important thing you can engage members is that tell them your own stories. That is the best thing. कि आपने क्या अचीव किया है, आपने जो अचीव किया है. जैसे आज मैं किसी को बोलता हूं कि मैं 35 साल से रोटरी में हूं, रोटरी से मेरे को क्या क्या मिला, मेरे को लीडरशिप मिला, मेरे को टीम बिल्डिंग मिला, मेरे को आज इतने नाम मिला, इतना अच्छा एक ग्रुप मिला जिससे मैं सोशल सर्विस कर सकता हूं. तो दिस ऑल पेनेट्रेट इनटू न्यू मेंबर्स. बड़ी बड़ी बातें ठीक है, वी आर एंडिंग पोलियो, वी आर डूइंग दिस ग्लोबल ग्रांट, डिस्ट्रिक्ट ग्रांट, but he is a new member, he or she is a new member, they don't know what Rotary is. So telling them about the big things, let them come, let them gel, let them know Rotary, then we can tell them slowly and slowly what all the technical parameters of Rotary. First is your story and your club story, what your club is doing in the community, and by joining, what will be their value addition. If they find some value addition, then only they will join. The money and the time they are giving to Rotary, if the returns are more, then only they will join. Because we mostly are business and professional peoples, we know jahan return nahi hai, we are not investing. So we have to see this on the same lines. We have to give them the more what they are giving us. And then once they gel, then I am sure they won't be leaving Rotary. So this is all what I want to say for today. I won't take much of your time. And our DMC Arindam and his team is working day and night to give you the best on the membership. And we will try that at the end of the year when we sit, we'll cherish, yes, we have done a good job for Rotary, for our district. Thank you all.
Thank you, Governor-elect. Your address is so transparent and so simple. I'm sure kid even can understand what you wanted to have in 23-24. And the way that you are thinking, I'm sure अच्छे दिन आने वाले हैं. The good day will come soon, because you have a very, very hard-working team. Not only hard-working, you have a very talented team as well. So keeping that talented team and the hard-working team in mind, I would request the dynamic past president, Rotarian, Arindam Datta, who is the incoming district membership chair, to present his plans, his vision, how he wants to see through the eyes of Governor-elect the membership of District 30 to 40. He would be presenting a short presentation before we go to the resource persons segment. Arindam, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, District Trainer, PDG Shubhashish, our District Governor-elect, Nileshji. Our RC, Sharadji, has already joined, I believe. Our ARC, Julanda, and PDG Gurjeet Singh from Punjab. So today, I believe I have been allotted with another 15 minutes time to talk about the overview of our district's plan for the next year. Well, though I am going to present it, but I am backed by a very dynamic and a very experienced team who are going to work close to you. Well, I'll take the help of PowerPoint slide presentation, but at the same time, I'll be communicating to you. Some of the slides will be there for long, so I'll be just talking on this. So when I tell it, Is it visible?
Yeah, visible.
Yes, it is visible. Just make it a full screen.
Yes, visible.
Arindam, make it a full screen.
Yeah, I'm trying.
No, go on to the right where you have the television sort of the screen, and yes, please click here.
In fact, this is not, just one second.
Double click, yeah.
Oh yeah. Double click.
No, no.
No, I don't know. I faced the same issue at Zoom in GMS. No, it was not happening. There is some.
I believe
issue.
now it is okay.
No, now there is nothing on the screen. It's
Huh?
only
On
you.
the screen. It's not coming up.
I mean, you are there on the screen, but your presentation is not there.
Okay.
So if it doesn't work, yeah, I think it is working. Let's see.
Yeah, you can just keep it like this, Arindam, because last time I remember I had
Click
faced the
click
same
on
issue. Yeah.
double click onto that television on the right bottom.
Yeah, try that out. Yeah.
Just give me 1 second time. I am going to do it. Now I believe it's okay, right?
No.
Not yet.
It's still the same. It's
Not
still
yet.
the same. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
coming now.
yeah. Now it's okay. Now it's okay.
Now it's fine. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
It's
Go ahead.
fine now. Yeah.
Well, once again, a good evening to all my friends to this District Training Assembly 2023-24. I, as a district membership chair, I take the privilege to represent, or rather put forward in front of you, the vision of our district governor. So my topic, which is I'm going to cover today, is how are we looking on the membership development in 2023-24? This is a basic question, and I'll try to put an outline on that. Definitely we will discuss in depth afterwards, but today I'm going to create an outline for that. Now, in order to go ahead in 2023-24, we need to take the stock of the situation, because if I really want to cross a particular road, I need to understand that from where I'm going to start it. And data sensitivity is very important. I'm sure in the later part of today's seminar or training program from Gurjit ji, you will understand that exactly what is the importance of data sensitivity and how should we work on that. So when I take the stock of the situation, we find that as on yesterday, we have 110 number of Rotary clubs in our district. I mean to say 110 Rotary clubs in our district. There are 71 Rotaractor clubs. We have got 3729 members in our district, and Rotaractors is 1449. So this is a scenario which is there with our district till yesterday. Well, having said this, that we now know that exactly from where we are going to start. And if I know that exactly from where we are going to start, I'm sure we need to, how we are going to plan to go ahead this year. This is important. How we are going to plan, because if we can plan properly, then only we can execute it. And until or unless we plan, we will not be in a position to execute the planning. And now the question is, when we talk about planning, our district governor's vision, not only vision, we are going to talk about this. Definitely, we are going to have a protracted, struggle to this aspect. Is our primary focus will be retention. I repeat, I have mentioned it last, retention is the primary focus, because if we can ensure that members in our club, they are happy, they are engaged, they are involved, members are not going to leave us. And if we have understood it properly, that retention requires loads of activities at the club level, and we are going to help you. So retention is very, very important, and that is the buzzword of membership growth. Because if we can block the hole in the tank, definitely whatever members or whatever water is coming, definitely that will increase the water level in the tank. Here is the retention, which is a very, very important aspect. Well, after retention, after we are sure that we are quite confident that our members are going to stay with us, definitely we are going to reach out to the unrepresented area. I'm sure you will appreciate, we have seen from our experience that wherever Rotary clubs are there, number of the clubs are very high. But where there are no Rotary clubs, definitely there are nothing to talk about Rotary. So if we can find out the unrepresented areas and where the members are not there from, when in a town also, in a city also, we will not find that members are coming from the cross section of the society. So here we understand that we need to reach out to the unrepresented area. Can I expect here, Danny?
Already done, Narendam, already done.
Thank you. Now, once we have found out that the prospective members are there, it is very important to have a pre-induction talk. I'm sure you will appreciate that if we can manage the expectation of a member before joining Rotary, and we can make them understand what Rotary expects from them, what are the things they should do and what they should not do, definitely that member will be more equipped, more knowledgeable member to the club, and they will be potentially asset to the club. And once they are into the club, orientation is very important. I'm sure you will appreciate that many times, just for the sake of number, we have inducted members and we have not gone for the orientations, or even we have gone for the orientation is not enough. This year, orientation is going to play a very important role. And if we can go for proper induction talk, if we can orient the members, engaging members is a matter of time. Definitely in the club, members will be engaged. And once the members will be engaged, retention will automatically be there. Having said this, now the question is how to start. I told exactly what was the overview. Then I told that exactly what is the plan. And now how can we lay out the action plan? Means how can we start it? See, I'm sure that my good friends over here who are present, I can see that 136 members are there. We are all doing it. But those who are doing it from today's training assembly, I'm sure that you will be doing it more confidently. And those who are not doing it, they can do it, and that will yield good result. Well, at the club level, because entire thing is going to happen in club level. Whoever you are seeing now is there to just help you. It is there to help you. Ultimately, whatever activity of Rotary happens, it happens at the club level. It is the president, it is the club membership chair. They are going to do wonder, and we are there to help you. We are there to help you with all resources, with everything. But ultimately, the changes are going to happen at your end. So we need to invite guests. We need to invite friends, business associates. We need to talk to them that exactly how happy I am in my Rotary club. And definitely we will broaden the reach of our club by inviting guests from the unrepresented community. We will use the social media strategically. I believe, Rudra, those who have attended day before yesterday's seminar or training assembly, you have seen that exactly how our public image team has talked about the using social media. The social media, if we can use it strategically, if all the club members, if not all the club members, maximum club members, if we can univocally project that how our club is bringing change to the society, that will create a positive impact to the part of the geography we are operating. And after that, definitely very important that Rotary.org provides us the membership leads. Every time Rotary.org is approached by so many unknown people, those who are interested in Rotary, and Rotary.org sends it to the respective district membership chair as well as the district officers to deal with those inquiries who have shown their interest in Rotary. Well, this was at the club level. Definitely, after we have invited these members, we will be definitely inviting the members to understand the club as I told you that what club expects from them and what Rotary can do for them and what they expect from Rotary. Let me tell you one thing, that a survey says that a member, when he or she joins Rotary, for the first 5 years, member joins Rotary with an understanding to build up his or her networking, build up his or her own association, and definitely improve their skill. After 5 years, members are more inclined towards social service. And after 15 years, members stay in Rotary because of the fellowship, because of their friends, because they enjoy Rotary totally. Having this, so as I told you that we have to make a new member feel very important. And how can we make them feel important? We have to make the induction in the club a very important event. We have to make the member concerned feel very important in the club, that they are a part of our family. Naturally, they are privileged and we are also privileged to welcome them in that. Let us invite their family members. Let us invite them and make them feel very important in the club. That is very important. Now, if we are doing this thing at a club level, what are we going to take how we are going to be helped from the district level? District level, let me tell you, we have got various plans this year. At district level, on a regular basis, we will have orientation meeting for the newly inducted members virtually. I repeat, now we understand the importance of virtually. Now, right at the moment, we have got 143 members, and believe me, and these 143 members, those who have joined today's training assembly, they are joining with the benefit of sitting at their home, and they understand that what is the importance of the virtual meeting, not by compulsion, rather by choice. At district level, we are going to have on a regular basis the virtual meetings. Certificates will be signed by the district governor as well as district membership chair, and it will be handed over or sent to the newly inducted member in different clubs. And we are going to do it in a very meticulous manner this year. District app, you all know that district app is going to come up. District app will feature the new members with great importance. Special recognitions will be there for the members who are proposing or those who are sponsoring new members. And top of it, you have those who have attended PETS, those who have attended AGTS, those who are going to attend DTTS. You all know district governor-elect, he is trying his best to involve the spouses. Our partners, if they can be a part of our activities in Rotary, definitely that will make our life easy. And if that makes our life easy, that will help us to work for Rotary in a proper manner. And here comes the importance of our spouses. District governor has clearly told that, and the people who have been accompanied by their partners, I mean to say the presidents, they know that exactly how their partners enjoyed in PETS in Tejpur. So this is the vision of our district governor, who wants to include the partners, and they would play a major role in terms. If a spouse joins Rotary movement, she will be definitely acknowledged, or he will be acknowledged. If he or she brings some new members, they will be acknowledged once again. And top of it, our young members, Rotaractors, they are going to play a very important role. They are going to play the important role. And district governor has clearly told that every member, every committee should have Rotaractors, because they should have say in Rotary movement. Well, having said this, what and how we would like to go for the club level. Now the question is, when we go about beyond the club level, now what? When we talk about beyond the club level, means opening new club. See, I could have shown you the list of different formats of club which exist in Rotary, but that would have not helped you. Because ultimately we need to narrow down what we want to do and how we want to do. Now, traditional clubs are there. District Governor-elect has made it very clear on his inaugural speech today that he doesn't want the clubs to be open for the sake of opening a club. It's true. If we find a meaningful area, if we find a real area where a club can exist with a traditional club with 20 members, we are definitely going to go. But I'm sure you will appreciate and you will definitely agree with me that all of us who belong to different traditional clubs, if we really try to find out, we can locate and we can identify some areas around us where our Rotary is not represented. And it is also possible that in those areas, we cannot exist with 20 members right at the moment because we don't know. So first is demographic survey is very important. We need to understand that exactly what is the need of the people and how they can contribute to the Rotary movement and how can they benefit from Rotary movement. So in these cases, very importantly, satellite clubs can really help us. Satellite club is in Rotary ambit since 2013. But in our district, unfortunately, satellite clubs did not get its popularity. This year, our district governor-elect has made it a point that before thinking of opening a traditional club, we should think about opening a satellite club. For satellite club, how can we open? Any traditional club can sponsor a satellite club. How many members are required for satellite club? Only 8 members are required. Can they operate separately? Yes, they will have their own bylaws. They will pay their district dues. They will pay their Rotary dues. But they will be there under your club because finger catching activity needs to be there. And once we understand that they have grown beyond 8 and they are around 20 or 21, 22, 23, 4, and they have matured enough, definitely that satellite club can become an individual traditional club which I'm talking about. This is very important. We understand this, we act on this, and if we can act on this properly, I can assure you the scenario in our district is going to be changed. Then comes about the cause-based club. We have one cause-based club in our district, that is Siliguri Medics. That does not necessarily that only doctors are going to be there in the club. Anybody who has interest in terms of medical aspect, they can be a part of this kind of club. Cause-based club needs to operate within the 7 focus areas. Definitely, it has to have a common goal. People of the different cross-section of the society with the same goal can be a part of cause-based club. I repeat, cause-based club can be the game changer in future to come. But the real game changer is going to be the e-clubs. My friends, today by your participation on consecutive 3 days on Rotary District Training Assembly has proved it that mentally we are oriented towards e-club activities. The young members who doesn't have an opportunity and that much of luxury to be into a traditional physical club meetings, for them e-clubs an answer. It has already been understood by us that e-clubs are, or rather virtual meetings are no longer under compulsion. It can be a choice, and it is a choice of today, and it will be the choice of tomorrow. And that is where the e-clubs can work wonder. My dear friends, I am on the fag end of my presentation. I have just tried to draw an outline that exactly how we want to go ahead this year, how we want to help you in terms of developing your club, in terms of retaining your members, how in terms of spreading Rotary movement into your demography or into your geography. Now the question is, how we do it. Who is going to help us? Who are going to help us? And here comes the important aspect that we have a very, very experienced, very qualified team to help us. And I will just put forward the name one by one. See, I'll put in this way that there are 5 verticals: attracting a member, retaining a member, developing. In between comes developing or orienting member, developing a member. So Rotarian Sharad Bauri, who is a very senior member of Rotary Shillong, Rotary Club of Shillong, he will be taking care of attraction and retention. Rotarian Sunil Mal Chakraborty of Rotary Club of Darjeeling, who is presently serving as the president 2nd time of the club, he will be there for the development and orientation. And orientation is very close to his heart. And Rotarian Shapnendu Mustafi of Rotary Club of Aerocity Durgapur will be taking care of extension. When I say extension, means where we can spread our club and where we can actually go ahead with the Rotary movement. I am sure these gentlemen, with their knowledge, with their prudence, with their energy, they will help you all out. And definitely we are going to take new members on these verticals who are going to work with them. Well, with these few words, I believe I have done basically drawing the outline how and which manner we want to achieve it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, DMC Arindam, for your fabulous presentation and touching each and every point of membership so importantly and so passionately. Thank you so much for your nice presentation. We wish you all the best for the year to come.
Thank you so much.
Friends, after our in-house presentation, this is the time to go beyond district to listen to few leaders who is really worked hard for membership and given some responsibilities by Rotary International to work for membership for District 3240 as a whole in the coming year. I would request our Assistant Rotary Coordinator, past Governor Jhulan Basu from Rotary Club, any Rotary Club of Calcutta. If I'm not wrong, he is from Behala, Rotary Club of Behala. Right, Jhulanda? Jhulanda is with us way back from...
Yeah. No, I'm not a member of Rotary Club of Behala. I'm from Rotary Club of Kobititho, Calcutta.
Kobititho, Calcutta. That's great. And Jhulanda has joined us all the way from United States where he is having his vacation, but still he has spent some time for Rotary, coming out from his family and having with us to address you as an Assistant Rotary Coordinator. Jhulanda, over to you for your official address. Thank you.
Thank you. I don't have any presentation. Just it will be a monologue only. Anyhow, my friend, Rotary Coordinator from 3 years, being 1st July 23, past District Governor Sharad, incoming District Governor Nilesh, District Trainer Shubhashish, and DMC Arindam, and all incoming leaders. And lastly, past District Governor Gurjit Singh. Good evening to all. Before I start, let me give a big thanks to Nilesh, Shubhashish, and their team for introducing the online DTA. In fact, DTA is a training assembly. It is not an occasion or event of meeting and greeting, what we used to have in our days. I think this DT has been introduced for last 10 years, and you are the people showing us the path that how to utilize the DTA and how to make it effective. District Training Assembly, but training, one thing I also like to clarify, the training is an aspect of guidance, but without intention serves no purpose. So here we are 144 people are here, and I strongly believe that all who have an intention to do something good for the clubs, district, and ultimately to Rotary International. And we'll do it. Certainly we'll do it. It is an program for membership development or membership growth. But before we go for inducting member, we must recapitulate what we are. We are member of Rotary Club, is not all. We are the people across the globe strongly acknowledge our debts to the community. Whatever we are today, it is based on the contribution from our community. Besides our parents, our sisters and brothers, we got services from many of this community. And we strongly feel that time has come, we must pay them back. And if we cross-check our DNA of all the Rotarians, one thing will common, that we are eager to serve. And to serve more, we need more hands or more people to join us. That's why we always talk about membership development or membership growth. And it is a continuous process. As my previous speaker said, that membership is not a program of only month of August. It is a program starting from 1st July to 30th June next year. And bringing members means bringing new ideas. But while taking members, we should be very careful. We should not induct any members or any individuals whose intention doesn't match with us. If it doesn't match, then subsequently there will be a conflict of interest. And that particular member or individual, when leaves the Rotary and go to the community or the society or to their association, they don't say good about the Rotary. That is a negative propaganda. So we should be very careful in bringing in new members. As I used to say, the new members should have the quality of having dinner with us. The moment it will be done, then we'll have a good people in our association. Anyhow, there are three key aspects of membership growth or development. One is attraction. First one is attraction. We have to attract people so that we can invite them to join our association. How we can attract people? We can attract people as all the individual Rotarians are ambassador of Rotary. Our action, our personal achievement, our personal behavior suddenly will attract people to us. Secondly, the innovative projects, innovative ideas, as your DTA has been organized online. This is an innovative one. This is a good one. So this kind of innovativeness, new ideas, new kind of projects in new style. Maybe you are doing the same projects, but it should be a new style. Suddenly will attract people. As I used to say, that majority of the Rotary clubs do organize blood donation camp individually. Rotary Club A, Rotary Club B, all organize blood donation camp, and donors, maybe it varies from 70 to 200. But all clubs together can organize a blood donation camp, then donors can be more than 1,000. You see, in Calcutta, we do organize not only Rotary, Lions, and including the local clubs, they organize a blood donation camp. But very often it comes to the newspaper. But CAB organized one blood donation camp in the name of Frank Odell Day on 16th of August. That gets huge coverage on the media because of only because of the volume. Volume is 1500. So we have to do some good projects in size or in innovativeness, so that people can get attracted and we can invite them to join. This is number 1 out of 3 key points so far membership is concerned. Second is attraction. Second is engagement. We have to keep people engaged. How to engage, that all you have to formulate. In your case, the engagement style of engagement is different. In somebody's case, somebody's district, it will be a different. Engagement is more important to keep people interested. In this regard, I like to share own data. Arindam talked about the data intelligence. As per the RI survey, it has been found that 54% members leave club because they don't get importance in the club. Their suggestions are not taken for consideration. So at least from this year, let us give hearing to them. Let us give importance to them. That may not be possible to accept all their suggestions, but at least we can give a patient hearing to them, give them some importance. If 54% comes down to 27%, then that will be a good achievement. Lastly, the image. The image of us, as we are the ambassador of Rotary, an image of our actions. We have to create the image so that people can recognize us amongst the many. When we will be recognized amongst the many, then suddenly people will, the non-members or outsiders suddenly will think or will get attracted to know about the Rotary. So we have to create our image, and all our programs, we have to bring non-Rotarians. If we keep on speaking within ourselves, I don't think much image or much impact can be created outside of Rotary. I am not going to take much of time, as I promised to Subhashish, because we are running out of time. But as per my personal experience, now all we talk about the philosophical part or the theoretical part of it. Now on the practical part, we have to get the success at the end of the day. Wherefrom we can, is my personal experience, wherefrom we can get the prospective members. Best source to me is the alumni. Alumni of our school, alumni of our college, alumni of our association, and various chamber of commerce. If we can involve the various chambers of commerce, then suddenly we can get good contacts at least. I have nothing to add, only what I say, just, it is a slogan for the Arindam particularly, just let us be mad for the growth of Rotary. And MAD stands for make a difference. We make a difference, suddenly Rotary will grow. Rotary will exist for another 100 years with all pride. Thank you. On my return to India, suddenly I will get in touch with the leaders, Arindam, Subhashish, everyone, with the Nilesh, and I am available for any service, whatever you want. Incidentally, I like to mention that I am not a part of 3240, but very much I am a part of 3240. Why, you know, I am a son-in-law of Shantiniketan, and my son-in-law is from Tejpur. So I am very much with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Julanda. Thank you so much. I knew that last you will be connecting your roots with 3240. You have actually equilibrium the 3240. You have taken a daughter from here and given a son here. Thank you so much. we always treat you as a part of 3240. Thank you very much for joining all the way from US and in odd hours in the morning, early morning, I know. Thank you so much and have a great day, Jolanda. Friends, we are running a little behind the schedule, but definitely we'll make up during the sessions. The next, Danny, kindly watch out. The next session we'll be having the Rotary coordinator for District 3240, rather for Rotary International Zone 6, which comprises 10 districts, and 3240 is among one of them. We have past Governor Sharat Chandra from District 3110, who was governor during the year 2015 and 16. Before he comes on the screen, address to you people, interact with you people, I would like to request past president and the serving president of Rotary Club of Darjeeling and the member of incoming district membership committee, Sunirmal Chakravarti, to kindly give a brief introduction of Sharat Chandra for the benefit of the house. Sunirmal, over to you.
Sunil, unmute yourself.
Please unmute.
Sunirmal, you have to unmute yourself. You are still muted. It's still muted.
Am I audible now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's my distinctive privilege and pleasure to introduce to you a shining star in the Rotary firmament. And it's my privilege this evening to introduce him to this August gathering of trainers and trainees at the first ever district training seminar for Rotary International 3240 for the Rotary year 2023-24. Thanks to this unique initiative of District Governor-elect Nilesh, we have the privilege and honor of having in our midst a galaxy of eminent Rotarians of the other districts as well. And from among them, it is my singular honor to introduce past District Governor Rotarian Sharat Chandra from District 3110. Past District Governor Rotarian Sharat was born in Agra to a distinguished family of educationists. His father served and retired as the registrar of Agra University, and his mother was the principal of the women's wing was educated in Agra and was an outstanding student and won the Chancellor's Gold Medal, having secured a first-class first in commerce in his graduation. He holds a postgraduate degree in commerce as well as a bachelor's degree in law from Agra University. He is also a trained chartered accountant and has been so since 1984, specializing in direct tax. A well-read chapter of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India as secretary and vice president for several terms, and has also been president of the Institute Agra chapter. In 1992-93, he served the same association as its distinguished chairman. In his professional capacity, he was nominated to the Regional Direct Taxes Advisory Committee by the Central Board of Direct Taxes in 95-96. Apart from this, he has served as an elected member of the Senate of the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar University in Agra, and as an elected member of the university's Executive Council from 2005 to 2007, he had the privilege of being nominated by the Honorable Governor of Uttar Pradesh to be on the Executive Council of the Kashi Vidyapith Varanasi. He initially joined Rotary, the movement when he was inducted as a member of the Rotary Club of Agra Agra Northeast in 1985. Later, he joined the Rotary Club of Agra North and served the club in various capacities and was elected club president in 2006-2007. Thereafter, he served RI District 3110 in various capacities, including assistant governor, district secretary, and zonal secretary. An active and dedicated Rotarian, the district then elected him as district governor in 2015-16, and after his term was over, he was honored with the position of Assistant Rotary Coordinator of RI Districts 3120 and 3250. He is currently a member of the Rotary Club of Agra Sapphire. A level 3 major donor to the Rotary Foundation, his entire family are all Paul Harris Fellows. Happily married to his wife, Anjana, they are blessed with 2 daughters, Himani and Soumya, and Himani is also a major donor. Ladies and gentlemen, my distinct pleasure to welcome and present before you past district governor and Rotary coordinator, Rotarian Satish Chandra. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rotarian Sunirmal Chakrabarti, for this elaborate biodata of myself. Thank you so much, sir. I'm facing internet problems in my office, so intermittently my voice may not be clear, so I may be prompted if I'm not clear, so that I can join from my mobile. I have a distinct problem this evening, which normally is not there, but we have to face this. So, District Governor-elect Nilesh, Assistant Rotary Coordinator, my very dear friend Juran Basu, District Trainer Subhashish, DMC Arindam Datta, and all very dear friends of this wonderful district 3240, of which I have the pleasure of having an interaction today. In this very unique event of a district training assembly being held online, as pointed out by the earlier speakers, friends, normally what happens is that the district training assemblies become like a festival for the district and does not remain basically an training event. It has to be a training event, and the purpose is lost if those who are not really interested or those who are not amongst the district officers also join. In many districts I've seen, including in my district, I must admit, the district assembly, 50% of the people who join are actually not part of the district teams, but still they come there. Of course, every Rotarian is welcome, but then the purpose may be slightly diluted. Therefore, I'm very happy this evening that we have a wonderful audience here, 137 to be exact. So I welcome all of you here this evening, and on this wonderful subject of the membership development, which is very close to my heart, along with, of course, the foundation of which I've been working since I became a Rotarian. I heard DG Nilesh very clear about his ideas. Again, DMC Arindam, he has basically covered the major aspects, what every member, every president, every secretary, every club membership chair must keep in mind whenever he is thinking of Rotary, working for Rotary and working for his club or his district. Friends, we are a membership organization. There's no doubt about it. And without membership, nothing is possible. We all know if we don't grow, Rotary will come to an end. And for that matter, any organization, friends, has to develop its membership base, without which nothing is possible, and the organization somehow demolishes and ceases to exist. Friends, have you ever thought why Rotary has survived all these years? More than 100 and so many years, Rotary has been surviving, whereas we all see NGOs coming every other day in our cities, in our states, in our country, and they somehow, we find after 5, 6, 7, 10 years, they are not there. But why Rotary has survived all these years? There has to be a thought on this. We must think on this as to why Rotary has been able to survive all these years. Although we have been harping upon the fact that we have never been able to exceed 1.2 million. We are hovering around the same number. But ultimately, we have survived all these years. We may not be doing wonders as far as the membership numbers are concerned. But we have done well, I would say. Why? Jhulan Basu very rightly pointed out about the quality of membership. And something which I had not thought, he said, we must invite those members with whom we can have dinner. This is something new to me. I had never thought of it. But I think we can give it a deep thought. If we cannot sit together on dinner with somebody, perhaps we will never be able to deliberate with him on the same platform, on the same page, if we induct members who don't match our mental wavelength. So numbers are important, there's no doubt. If numbers are not there, then survival would be difficult. But then simply increasing the membership, will it serve Rotary really in the right sense, in the right direction? Perhaps not. We need to bring members, we need to induct members, but we need to induct the right kind of members with whom we can not only match our wavelength, but we can also match the Rotary philosophy. We can make them understand the fundamentals of Rotary to them. If they don't understand Rotary, friends, they will not remain in Rotary. Friends, I must say, I was looking at the figures of your district, and I'm quite happy about them. The retention of your district, I must say, it is wonderful. It is fabulous, actually. The kind of clubs your district has are also very nice. I see there are no small.
Sharaji, you unmute yourself.
Yeah. Friends, what was I saying? Can somebody tell me? Well,
you are saying about a retention in the district.
Yeah.
No. See.
No, retention of the members.
Retention is possible only and only if we induct the right kind of members. We always talk of retention. And we say retention is the key. Yes, there's no doubt about it. Retention is the key. But if you don't induct the right kind of members, you will take a lot of time in making them Rotarians. And what you will feel is that you have spent time and effort on them, but you are still not able to retain them. Therefore, the basic question then comes, what is important? Friends, what is important is retention is very important. Why? It takes less effort in terms of time and everything else. But then the correct induction of right kind of members is also very important, which I think is being done in your district. It is one of the few districts I am seeing where the retention rate is high. The clubs are not weak clubs. There are no smaller clubs. The clubs, if not very strong, are, I would say, good, steady clubs, where the retention is good. Of course, members have left. The clubs have closed. It is always there. You can't stop. It is a process which will, go on. But if we induct good people, the right kind of people from the elite of the society, those who want to serve, those who want to be part of you. Friends, the right kind of induction will certainly help you. And friends, let me tell you, you have inducted 114 members this year. I have the figures of 30th April with me. And your district is doing very well. Congratulations to the existing governor. And I must say, the incoming governor, Nilesh, I have heard about him. He's a dynamic person. And with such a dynamic person in your district, as a district governor, I think the district will do wonders. Friends, to attract good members, first evaluate your club and make the strategies accordingly. You have to promote your club activities in the right direction. Your club members should feel engaged. Every member, when he feels he will miss a meeting today, which will not be good. The club becomes a good club only the day when every member does not want to miss a single meeting. And then what you can do is you can ask your members to invite friends. Invite your friends to the meetings. Once, twice, thrice. It may cost you something. It may cost you something. Let the cost increase. And as somebody said, that alumni is a very good source of members. And especially, I would say, Rotary alumni are very good source of new members. Invite younger members. See, what we are doing is, by only inviting alumni, we may be inducting only slightly older people. Friends, we have different strata in our clubs as compared to the West. In the West, more elderly people join clubs. The youngers don't want to join. But fortunately for us, in our country, younger generation is ready to join. What you can do is you can reduce the club membership fee for them. Invite them, encourage them, and assign a veteran Rotarian to them so that they could be involved in the club. They are more energetic than us. And then if younger people will join, I am very sure they will induct new energy. They will induct more young people to your club. And friends, embrace DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, as it is said, that we must invite people from all ethnicities, from all walks of the society to our club, of all cultures, so that we can induct people from all walks of life, from all professions. When I joined Rotary, it was very difficult for a Rotarian, for a person to become a Rotarian. I took more than 3 to 4 years to become a Rotarian. I wanted to join this club. My membership card was placed, and since there was another chartered accountant in the club, they would not let me join. So then somebody said, he is basically a lawyer, not a chartered accountant. Let us induct him as a lawyer, because I had started working in the IT-80s as a tax lawyer. Then I was able to join. So when people from all walks of the profession join, then we have diversity, and we get more variety in the club, friends. And friends, the induction ceremony must be a wonderful one. The person must feel elevated before his family. Invite his family. The person must feel good. His family must feel good. And then involve the person slowly and slowly in the projects, in service projects, in global grants, in whatever social service you are doing. Of course, the club must become a happy club by having more vibrant meetings, because friends, only doing service won't help. Everybody wants some relaxation when he goes to the club. Have more family meetings. And friends, if you retain them, you will see that your club will flourish. Because if you can't retain, it is just like somebody said, having a hole in the jug, where you will be pouring water from one side and water will be flowing from the other side. And friends, retention is easy than induction, I've always felt. Friends, involve your members, create a network, a district, national and an international network at the club level, so that your members are also engaged and they are also involved in that network, whether it is a district network or it is a national network or it is an international network. Get a regular feedback from your members, friend. If you get feedback from them, it will help you in helping, not only helping them, but also helping yourself in understanding whether your club is going in the right direction, whether you are keeping your members happy. Take a members poll if necessary, friends. And this will also make your members important, feel important, that you have taken care of them and asked them whether they are happy. And friends, recognize your members for their dedication, for their contributions to the TRF or to your service projects. But friends, remain flexible with them. If you have a flexible club, if you have flexibility, you understand their expectations and then acknowledge them and make your membership unique. People must be eager to join your club. People must feel, I want to become a member of that club. And you must have a long list. Look, we take only 5 members every year. And this year we have already taken 5, inducted 5 members. We are not interested to take more than 5 members. When When this happens, friends, your club really becomes one of the best clubs of the city. And that will make the difference, friends. Friends, if somebody still, in spite of all this, wants to go, just take an exit survey. Just make a committee. Let that committee go to him. Ask him why he wants to leave. What's the problem? And understand his problems. And then discuss those results in your club. Friends, Rotary has done a survey on this, and the survey has been, eye-opening. Today, I don't have much of time. I think I've already exceeded time. Have I exceeded the time? Have I exceeded the time, Subhashish?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You can wrap up. You can wrap up. No problem.
You can wrap up, sir.
Okay.
No problem.
Okay. So Rotary has done a survey on this. And the results are eye-opening, I was telling you, as to why members leave after 1 year, after 3 years, after 5 years, after 6 years, after 10 years. And if we employ all this understanding in the club, it will help us in maintaining our membership and inducting more members and making our clubs happy clubs, vibrant clubs, and consequently a very vibrant district. So friends, thank you very much for inviting me here with my ARC, Julan Basu. I am so very thankful to Subhashish, DG Agarwal, DMC, and the other team, which has worked day and night on this very unique district assembly, I would say, in which the Rotarians have been benefited without incurring any cost. Of course, the only cost they are giving is their time, which is also very important. I must thank you all for inviting me again, and have a very good Rotary year 23-24. Thank you very much.
थैंक यू शरद जी, थैंक यू सो मच। आप ऐसे एक शहर से हैं जिस शहर भारत की सुंदरता बढ़ाते हैं, और आप वैसी सुंदर बोलते भी हैं। ताजमहल हो या आपकी जबान हो, दोनों ही लफ्ज अच्छे। थैंक यू सो मच सर। And I'm sure you are happy with the Zoom control, right? You are little apprehending.
Yeah.
हम आपको commitment दिए थे कि we'll manage the Zoom at the best way. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you. Friends, we are in the last leg of today's session, and we have a dynamic past governor. Rotary India में जो लोग घूमते हैं, they must be knowing that Gurjit Singh is the other name of membership development in Rotary. Even the RI officials, when require a data point, they call sub Gurjit to get the data point. So Gurjit is so meticulous on handling data, and Gurjit has given us the consent to join from Punjab to address you guys. So Gurjit, over to you. Danny and Saurabh, Gurjit would be having a small presentation first. After that, he will be having interaction. He will take the questions. So handle the questions from the chat box, and if required, you can unmute the person to talk to Gurjit. Thank you so much. Gurjit, over to you.
Subhashish, we have introduction of...
Oh, we have introduction. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm little hurry anyway. But Gurjit, just allow me for just 2-3 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Because you are first time coming to District 3240, if I am not wrong, and you are the batchmate of past Governor Sapan, I also know. But people, let's know you a little more before they listen to you. My due apology to Sharad. Sharad is waiting over there. Sharad is the incoming DMC committee member. Sharad would be introducing you to the house. I request Sharad Bauri from Shillong to kindly introduce Gurjit sitting on the other end of the country in Punjab. Over to you, Sharad.
My apologies to my dear friend Gurjit for not acknowledging him. I forgot Gurjit. I'm so very sorry. What a wonderful friend he is.
Thank you, DT Subhashish. It is my singular privilege to introduce PDG Gurjeet. PDG Gurjeet Singh Shekhan is an agriculturist who found his true calling as a marketing professional. He is known for his analytical skills in Rotary world and is a certified leadership and life coach. PDG Gurjeet has been in the IT education sector for the last 29 years, helping shape thousands of careers, and was honored by the government of Punjab for his contribution to IT education. He also runs a very reputed travel agency and serves as chairman of the Travel Agent Association of India, Punjab chapter. Rotarian Gurjeet Singh Shekhan joined the Rotary Club of Amritsar Civil Lines as a charter member in the year 1994 and became the district governor in the year 2014-15. He has facilitated 4 Rotary Institutes and 7 goal-setting seminars. He was a member of the RID Nomination Committee, District Trainers Training Seminar Chairman, and Secretary of the Rotary Institute. He has served as GETS trainer thrice and facilitated the prestigious Regional Rotary Global Institute. He has addressed a large number of districts in India and abroad. He served as Assistant Rotary Coordinator for 2 years since 2019, and he has been the Rotary Coordinator for Zone 4. He represented the RI President as his representative to Rotary District 3160 and 3110 in India, and also 2490 in Israel. He will represent his district in the next COL and also serve as the chairman, Governor Nominee Trainee 2023. Rotary International has awarded him the Service of Self Award, and he has been awarded the Citation for Meritorious Service by Rotary Foundation. This widely traveled Rotarian is married to Rotarian past President Amandeep, and they are blessed with a daughter Mannat, who is married to Saurabh. Ladies and gentlemen, I present before you PDG Gurjeet Singh Shekhan. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharad. Over to you, Gurjeet.
Thank you, Sharad, for introducing me to District 3240. District Governor-elect Nilesh, my friend Subhashish, and my very dear friend Sharad Chandra from Agra. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been keenly listening to all the worthy speakers today on membership. I will try to share just few slides with you. Before, I would invite you to ask me any question on anything to do with membership, right? So if, do I have a control? Yes, I have a control. So what I am going to talk about today is strengthening membership. And so if you talk about membership in India, we are nearly 1.8 lakhs today. And we are the second largest populated country in the world after USA, which has nearly a little more than 1 lakh of members above us. Was to start new clubs, add members in the existing clubs. India has a huge population, and replacing members is not such a big problem. Bifurcate districts beyond a certain number of clubs and members and repeat the cycle. This has been going on, and I must say successfully, because we are the only country which has been growing, adding at least nearly 5,000 members every year for last 4-5 years. The number has increased in between. We have added nearly 8,000 also. So what are the challenges which we face? Today we compete with multiple options for social networking. There are many other NGOs. Yeah, can you please put this person on silent?
Saurabh, please see that.
Yeah,
There
done,
are
done.
many other NGOs who are also doing great work. There are many network organizations which help their members to expand their businesses. For example, you have the BNI. You have Fiki Flow and many women organizations which provide attractive leadership opportunities to women. And politics is also pushing many members away. So these are few of the challenges which we face in increasing our membership. Rotary brand has suffered by not following proper identification, training and assimilation of new members, something which your DMC, the ARC and the RC have taken. So it's important to evaluate our clubs. And why is club important? Club is the only place where any activity takes place. The most important unit of Rotary International is the Rotary Club. The positions of a district governor, the assistant governor, the ARCs, RCs, everybody is to ensure success of the clubs, because this is where the entire activity takes place. All other posts are administrative and supportive in nature. So we will do a club health checkup today. We will also look at what is the complete blood count. I have taken it from a medical perspective. The membership status, which can be done through a membership satisfaction survey. We will do the lipid profile. We would look at what is the diversity of the clubs in 3240. And we will also do the renal profile and urine analysis, which actually refers to the exit survey. So if you see over last 5 years, from 3,163 YTD figures, you have gone up to 3,726 as of yesterday. 1st July figures from 2,909 to 3,604 in the last 5 years. And what has been the membership leakages over the last 5 years? You have lost 775 members in last 5 years. 18, 19, 118. Only in the year 2019-20, you did not lose members at all. 2021, 217. 21-22, 339. And this year, 103 members so far. So if you look at what is the distribution, you have 5 clubs below 10, the average membership being 8.6. You have 38 clubs below 25. Out of this 38, nearly 25 clubs have membership below 20, which clearly means that these 43 clubs would be struggling every year to identify presidents and form teams. And many of these clubs may be repeating their presidents. Now, the good part is that you have 52 clubs with an average membership of 37, which is great. And 14 clubs with a membership of 66.5,
and you have only one club above 100, which has 112 members. So if you see, 43 clubs require our attention. We have 67 clubs in a very good space, which we can draw the lessons from these 67 and replicate in these 43 clubs. So this was very interesting. The members you take in the first year, 19.3%. If you take 100 members, 19 members leave within the first year. But this number really increases in the next year. You tend to lose nearly 32% members in the first 2 years. Now, this trend of 20% in 3 to 5 years is also unique. I haven't seen this kind of trend in other districts. Normally, membership stabilizes after third year. So if you really see, in the first 5 years, you lose 70% of the members. So if you have lost 775 members, that has happened in the first 5 years. And in 6 to 10 years, when things stabilize, people have been there for a long time, the membership loss is 12%, which grows to 16.9 or 17% after 10 years. This could happen because of relocation or people retiring and moving away. So if you look at what are the cumulative leakages, cumulatively, you have lost 1,722 members in the last 5 years. 333 in the first year, 550 second year, 344 third, 204 and 291. So 1,722, considering that we have 3,600 members, which means that let's assume that if we had lost only 700 of them, we would have been sitting at 4,600. Now, the question which we need to ask is what is the impact these people have on our membership? Have you ever thought about what is the what impact it has on word of mouth on our membership? What would be they talking to other people? They would be telling things like that, please don't join Rotary. It is not worth it. These guys are basically blacksapping each other. They do less work, they talk more, and things like that. Because normally a dissatisfied customer would tell 13 people more, and satisfied customer will tell 8 people more. So if you look at what is the gender distribution, the last year from 11.34, you have grown to 16.48, and it is consistent over the last 5 years. So which is a very good sign, which means that you are adding more and more women, which will give more opportunity and also works towards DEI, and also it changes the entire culture of a club. Clubs tend to become more sober and more respectful. So what are the treatment protocols which we need to look at? The first thing is, as leaders of your clubs, please ask members for their problems. Then we need to listen more. In Rotary, the biggest problem is we tend to speak more and listen less. Seek suggestions from everyone. Most importantly, from that member who is not speaking in the club at all, or who does not participate. We think that person is probably satisfied. We don't know what's going in behind his mind. So we need to ask for suggestions. And for doing that, when you ask for a suggestion, do not interrupt or snub anyone. The moment you interrupt or snub anyone, the person will never speak again. Listen carefully and also encourage diverse opinions. You know, one of the speakers said, can we have dinner with our members? I mean, I wanted to ask, who are we? Are we such big people that we think there are people who are not worth sitting on a dining table? We need to have diversity of opinion. That is what is most important. And people who differ from our opinion, we need to listen to them, accept them. That is when change will really happen. And implement the recommendation. Recommendations will be only given if you implement them. Otherwise, next time when you will ask for suggestions, they'll say it's pointless. They don't work on it. So we need to implement recommendations. The retention, as Sharadji was talking about, the most important thing is engagement. Engaging and involving members. In every meeting, in every project, you would normally see in clubs, the same people are present in all projects. Look at the project photographs, right? So we have to involve and engage people by giving them roles and responsibility, right? Engagement only happens when we give them roles and responsibilities. Importantly, be a leader. You are not a boss. So remember that. And what supplements should be added? Give everyone respect. If you expect respect, you have to give it first. Give a sense of belonging to our members. That is very important. They should feel wanted. Nobody wants to feel unwanted in any club or a family. We have to be genuine in our caring, not superficial. People read through us. So be genuine in caring, empathy, put yourself in their shoes. See what are they, if they're saying something, why are they saying that? And then act on it. Sharadji said recognition is critical. For each small act which has helped the club recognize the members, people love that. Appreciate. And whenever you will have a governor visit, make a list of the members who you would like to appreciate in front of the governor for having contributed to the club. So if you do all that, it will improve your retention and membership. My last slide is Rotary must evolve. And we need to change with the changing times. Genuine nurturing of members is the only option. And engagement is the only mode. Flexibility and innovation is the key. We have choices to make. And today, history will record on 13th of May, 2003, what is the choice you have made. Thank you very much for listening to me. I am open to taking all questions.
Jenny and Saurabh just can coordinate with the questions coming up from the chat box.
Sir, there is a question from Neeraj Agarwal, RC Tinsukia. What is more important, just to induct a member or to induct quality member?
Yeah, so this is a very interesting question. And thank you for asking me. When we say quality member, who inducts members? It is us. So if we find that the member is not to the level, so who is responsible? It is us. It is the quality of a person who is inducting this member. he's not doing his work. And if you do expectation management, which is spending just 10 minutes explaining what does the Rotary expect from its member and what can member expect from Rotary, the retention will increase by 14% just by spending these 10 minutes. We don't tend to spend these 10 minutes, right? So when we talk about quality, quality is a reflection on us and not the person we induct.
Ashok Gogoi, Rotarian Ashok Gogoi raised his hand. Please unmute yourself.
I wanted to ask actually, how does a satellite club function? Does it, how does it actually carry out service projects? It doesn't have any finance of its own.
Okay, so a satellite club, as the name says, is part of the main club, right? Supposing I'm in Amritsar, my club is Amritsar Civil Lines. So there's a satellite club of minimum of 8 members. It will be called such and such satellite club of Amritsar Civil Lines. They can have a committee. They cannot have a president. They can have a meeting separately. They can also do their own projects, and they can also participate with the main club. They do not get a charter. They do not get a separate charter. And it is normally given, satellite clubs is formed in case we live in a city which is very widely spread, and there are people who are staying at a distance, and they can all club together and form a satellite club, or people who find the timing little difficult to attend, and they want another timing, they could do that. Or if they want to pursue a specific cause also, right? So satellite clubs are basically formed for this reason. Our experience in India, and I know the entire country, on satellite club has been very limited. And one of the main problems is that there is no form of a charter. But the big idea is to hold and to mentor satellite club to a level that they increase membership to 20 and eventually become an independent club. The membership of a satellite club is added to the main club. So this is what satellite club.
Gurjit, with one due respect, because that question came up a little early, I just add what you have said. And friends, a satellite club's subscription due is same as a regular club, and it comes with the main club's invoice. No separate invoice comes. Someone has asked this question at the beginning of the meeting, so I just clarified.
And supposing you want to start a new club, now that new club does not have 20 members, right? So you can form it as a satellite club of yours. And eventually, once they have the requisite numbers, they can become an independent club. That is another way of doing it.
Anybody is having any questions can raise the hand or write it in the chat box. Sir, there is a question. Do satellite clubs hold their meetings separately and they meet physically or on the internet? Sharad Baudi.
They can have their own meetings separately. They can meet separately. The medium of meet is, also open. I mean, it can be physical, it can be online. I mean, today, we used to talk about e-clubs, right? What are we today? We are all e-clubs. We are meeting over the net, right? Right? We are following the hybrid mode, and I congratulate Nilesh and Subhashish for doing this, because a focused training program is better than having a 500 people sitting in a hall and not listening to the speaker. So congratulations, Nilesh, a very good decision.
Question. There is a supplement question from Rotarian Rajesh Singh. Who presides meetings in a satellite club? Is there any set structure?
Yeah, so you do not have, as I mentioned, you do not have a president. So it is called a chairman, right? So he presides over the meeting.
Sir, there is a question from Rajiv Sharma, RC Tinsukia. Can membership chair ask existing members regarding non-participation in Rotary movement or just has a say in screening new members?
Okay, thanks for asking this question, because the more who is responsible for getting new members? It is the district. This is the club membership committee. It is not the president. When the experience shows, when president gets members, when his term ends, nearly 50%, minimum 50% people also leave with him. Now, doing the membership satisfaction survey, which is available on rotary.org, which will tell you what kind of meetings your members want, what kind of activities they want, what kind of projects they want, is also a responsibility of a club membership committee and club membership chair, right? All membership related responsibilities lie with the club membership committee and not with the president. The committee is to assist the president, right? Does that clear the thing?
Currently, we don't have any other questions. Members, if you have any questions, you can write it in the chat box or you can raise hand in the Zoom. Yes, Rotarian Ashok Gogoi again. Rotarian Ashok Gogoi, please unmute yourself.
Okay, do the e-clubs also have to pay all the dues as a regular club?
Yes, all clubs, irrespective of their nomenclature, whether it is an e-club, and now we do not use the word e-club because it's all clubs can be e-club or a hybrid club. But whether you are a cost-based or a normal club or a e-club or whatever, everybody has to pay the same dues. The dues, there are three kinds of dues. The Rotary dues are fixed and same for everyone. The Rotary news has to be, everybody needs to buy. If your spouse is a member, then only one copy. If you have the same address, you have to give the same address. And so is in the case of the district dues, right? So there is no difference there. It is only the difference lies in the way you are meeting.
Sir, there is an observation in the chat from Rotary Nurjan. She's saying that rather than retaining the members, the more important problem is keeping them motivated to engage in meetings and activities. Your thoughts on that, sir?
Yeah, so let me give you a small example. I want all the clubs to take a chart paper, and in the first column, write the name of your members. And in the subsequent columns, write the dates of your meetings. And whenever any role is given, whether it is introduction, whether it is giving a bouquet, presenting a bouquet, or a vote of thanks, or introducing a speaker, or organizing a meeting, or organizing a project, anything within a project, whether it is refreshment for members or anything like that, just tick mark against his or her name. And if you have tick marked in each quarter twice against each name, you will not have a problem in engaging members. What I talked about in my presentation also, engagement means giving somebody a specific role and responsibility, which is meaningful, right? That is how it happens.
Akash.
Thank you, sir.
Akash Khandelwal.
You need to unmute yourself.
Akash, please unmute.
Yeah, is it fine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. My question is like nowadays we are having this hybrid club. Like we have members physically present or we are conducting meeting online. So is it membership very much limited to some reason? Like if I have some friend who are eager to join in and want to pay for the projects he is interested in. So like can he be the member if he's not from say within our area, like he's like somewhere in Bangalore, but he wants to be in our club?
Yes, he can be your club member provided he attends meetings once in a while, right? Now the norm of attending 75 or 70% isn't there any longer. So instead of attending physically, he would be attending it online. And if you could request him to attend 1 or 2 meetings physically in the year, that would be wonderful.
Okay.
All his dues, everything will remain the same. This is something like you are talking about a hybrid club, and it is all options. Rotary says all options are open. We are flexible, and we need to be flexible and innovative.
Okay. Okay. So limitation as such is not there. We can have him in our club.
Yes.
And physical attendance, is it very mandatory? But if we can have Zoom meetings, he can attend the meeting. So in that way.
The physical attendance is not mandatory any longer. Right? He can definitely attend online. It is only that, once when you meet once in a while, that physical
Bonding.
fellowship helps, the bonding helps, the idea sharing happens more easily. But there is no restriction on it.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Thank you.
I think we have a question in the chat. It's from Sarath Bauri, actually. He's asking for how long does a satellite club exist, or does it exist indefinitely?
Yeah, so there is no time limit. It can exist indefinitely. So that's not a problem. But normally, people would like to ultimately be an independent club, to have their own charter and do things distinctly different from the parent club. But if you want to carry on as a satellite club, you can carry it on indefinitely.
Question again from Ashok, Rotarian Ashok, who would like to ask something.
Yeah.
Yes, I read that you something called a corporate membership where you can delegate a person to attend on your behalf. So if a member is busy, actually, can he delegate attendance or participation to any subordinate, or what is he actually, what is it clear? Can you clarify on this, please?
So, yeah. So let me explain you what is a corporate club. Let us say you have Reliance or ITC in your city, right? And they form a corporate club, which means the dues of all the members would be paid by the company, which would be Reliance or any other company, right? And when one member leaves, gets transferred out or leaves the company has the right to replace him by another member. So that is what it is. In India, we have not been able to give the name of it as a corporate club of so and so. The nomenclature is a bit of a legal issue still, but a corporate, so it will be known as, let's say, we have a corporate club in Amritsar. So we would call it as a Rotary Club of so and so, right? But as I mentioned, corporate means the corporate pays for all the dues, and when any member moves away or gets transferred, they can replace him by another person.
Another question regarding membership lead. What is lead? Rotarian Mahua.
Okay, can you please repeat the question?
Members about regarding the membership lead. What is this all about? Membership lead.
Okay, so what is membership lead is if you open rotary.org, it asks you would you like to join, right? So people fill in that form on the front page itself, and that lead, based on where you are, will get transferred into a district. The DMC looks at the list, DMC or the DG looks at the lead and says, okay, this guy is from Guwahati. So let me put him, he will send it to the club president or the membership committee chair of Guwahati, saying this is such and such lead has come, who has expressed their desire to join Rotary. Please get in touch with them. Now, as in cold calls, now the advantage here is that the person has expressed his own desire to join. So the intent is stronger. But unfortunately, we tend to take a lot of time to call these people. And in fact, 80% of the people are not even called, right? So if a lead comes to me and I call within an hour or within 24 hours, the conversion will be far better, right? So that is the lead system. Lead system comes to the Rotary website, gets distributed to the districts further distribute to the clubs, and the clubs are supposed to then follow it up. And also, when they write comments, when they pass it on to the club, and the club will also write comments, what have they done to the lead.
From a Rotaract in the chat box. Can we form a Rotaract satellite club, and how is the invest in this such case?
Yes, Rotaract Satellite Club can also be formed. The invoice will be the same. The main club will get the invoice of whether if it is an institutional club or whether it is a community-based. So the rates are fixed accordingly between $5 to $8, and everybody will get to pay the same amount. So there is no difference in terms of a satellite club of Rotaract or Rotary, if you are asking that question.
Any other question? Anyone would like to ask anything?
Friends, you have the opportunity to ask and clear your doubts as far as the memberships are concerned. And Gurjit Singh is well versed with the clubs and the Rotaracts, and he has shown such a good presentation of our district. So anyone can come up, and after that also, if you have some queries, you can send it to us. We will get it clarified. I have circulated in the president's group how to form a satellite club. So if you go through, it's a the entire brochure is of 9 pages. And if you go into, you will be very clear how to open a satellite club, how satellite club functions. But friends, it's just a transition period. It's a gesture. You see, when a new baby is born, it takes some time to nurture him. And if we leave him, generally what we do, we open a new club, we don't mentor them well, and then we see the circumstances. So this is what is that you open a satellite club with 8 members. So paying the RIs dues and all is very easy, because what happened, practically what we are seeing, when we charter the club with 20-25 clubs, we don't have to pay the subscription of all the members. We just have to pay the charter fees. So that time the member are not pinch must. we call them, we say them, this is Rotary, that is Rotary, you will get this, you will get that, ठीक है, कुछ फीस देना, ये देना करके हम उनको ज्वाइन करा लेते हैं और चार्टर फीस भेज देते हैं. जब रियलिटी फेज होती है कि भाई अब तो आपको यहाँ पे इतने इतने फीस देने हैं, 15,000 रुपए हर साल देने, तब उनको समझ में आता है ये तो मेरे को गलत इंटेंशन के हिसाब से या गलत सोच के हिसाब से लाए. सो इट वी हैव टू वेरी क्लियर व्हेन वी टेक मेंबर्स. हम बहुत ज्यादा भी नहीं बोल रहे हैं, बट जो मिनिमम रिक्वायरमेंट्स हैं दैट वी नीड टू मेक द मेंबर अंडरस्टैंड कि रोटरी क्या है, आपके ऑब्लिगेशंस क्या है, आपके फाइनेंशियल ऑब्लिगेशंस क्या है, आपकी प्रेजेंस के ऑब्लिगेशंस क्या है, दिस ऑल. एंड व्हेन वी हैव ए सैटेलाइट क्लब विद इन दैट स्पॉन्सर क्लब, at least for 4, 5, 6 months you nurture them, they will come to your meeting, they will do joint project with you, they will be a sponsor. So धीरे धीरे 6 महीना में जब उनको समझ में आ जाता है और मेंबरशिप गेट इंक्रीज फ्रॉम 8 to 15 then 20, then subsequently when आप रेडी हो जाते हो कि यस अब मैं तैयार हो गया करने के लिए, then you can go for a full-fledged club. Someone is asking, can a satellite club have RI grants? No. Sekhanji, you want to say something on this, please?
The only main club, the grant will be in the name of the main club, right? And in terms of Rotrac, also it will be, they need to have a Rotary club associated with them to apply for the global or a district grant the first time. Thereafter, subsequently, they can do it on their own. Nileshji, I have one suggestion to make. If you can make one-page expectation management document, which talks about what can a new member expect from Rotary, and what does Rotary expect from a new member in terms of the fees, the timing, the involvement in projects and foundation. If we do that, that would be very useful, because lots of members when they join Rotary, it is like they go on a discovery channel like Columbus did when he discovered India. It's only in due course of the time they realize, oh, I have to pay this also. Now suddenly you say the governor is coming, we need foundation. So he says, yeah, nobody told me this. So all these things, if we can tell them before in a beautifully documented way, it would really help.
I can ask you to help me on this. You can have the document.
I'll work with you. I'll definitely work with
you. Thank you so much. Thank you. बहुत अच्छी idea. It's a great idea of yours, and very crispy it should be, so that in one gist he can come to know my responsibilities, how I have to do, और मेरे को Rotary join करके क्या मिलेगा. It's a good suggestion. Thank you.
Any other questions?
Anyone else who want to ask any questions?
There is no hand raised also.
अगर कुछ नहीं है, so then we can move forward.
Yeah, if there is no questions, let us move ahead. And Gurjit, thank you so much for spending this Saturday evening with 3240. And as usual, you are the data man for membership. I always acknowledge. Today also you proved once more time, giving the 3240 figure better than any 3240 today. Hats off to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Gurjit, for sharing your time and talent with us. And I would request Governor-elect to kindly have his closing remarks, and followed by the word of gratitude by Rotarian Shapnendu Mustafi. Governor-elect, over to you.
Thank you all. I won't take much of your time because we were supposed to close at 7. It's 7 past 9. So I thank you all. I thank all the speakers who were here and the members. And from last 3 days, all the president-elect and the incoming secretaries are joining us. All the AGs are joining us. The Zoom team is there. The district team is there. And it's nice to be here. We have tried to make these sessions more interactive, more interesting. And I think the word of wisdom that all the speakers had with you all, you will be enriched. But this is just the beginning. कुछ भी चीज कहीं भी आपको कोई डाउट है, कहीं भी कोई बात है, we are there to help you out. The district committee, the zonal committee, all are there to help you out. You should not have anything in mind, feeling confused or not getting your answer. Because friends, without you being there full-fledgedly, knowing each and everything of what you are doing, you won't be able to deliver to your best. And as Gurjit Singh has already said, the clubs and the presidents are the focal point of Rotary International. The district governor or the Rotary International president or the board of directors, they are there to just help you out in doing your duties. Maybe it's community service, maybe it's membership, maybe it's foundation. We are just to guide you. We need to do work as per the community needs us, not as we want to be there. Tomorrow we will be having the closing session. I have already told you in the beginning. It will be from 5 to 7. I request you all to make it a grand success. All the AGs, the president-elect, secretary-elects, all are here. At least from one zone, if we can add 20 odd members. So from 23 zones, we'll have more than 400 members. That will give a strength, and especially try to bring in new members, try to bring in retractors, so that when they hear our RI director-elect, they will be knowing much of Rotary. And tomorrow I will be just briefing you on the entire vision of 23-24, the goals, the vision, the citation, everything I will just brief you about. And I hope that we will be having a great time. And this is the new format, and all are appreciating this format, because training, I believe, this is the best format of training. Thank you all. And now I'd like to request for the words of gratitude, past President Saptana Mustafa, to please present the words of gratitude for today's membership session.
Good evening, Governor-elect, and good evening to all. I'd like to thank PDG Gurjit Singh Sekho from RI District 30470 for his wonderful presentation, evaluating our club in medical terminology. Amazing and really eye-opening analysis, which we found that will be fruitful in our days to come. I'd like to thank Rotary Coordinator PDG Sharat Chandra from RID 3110 for his wonderful deliberation. We learned from him, growth is the only way of existence. Retention is the key. I'd like to thank Assistant Rotary Coordinator PDG Julan Basu, who has taken the pain from attending this meeting from way away from US. He is from our neighboring district 3291. We learned from him attraction, engage, and image of Rotary. He asked our membership team to act as mad, making a difference, and hopefully we'll be able to keep up his expectations. I'd like to thank all the past and incoming RI officers present in the show. I'd also like to thank Governor Ilesh and District Trainer Shubhashish for presenting such a wonderful virtual platform. And this is a unique thing we have thought of, and it will be hopefully it will be very fruitful for the training for the incoming team. Also, I'd like to thank the entire district team along with the membership team headed by Rotary Arindam Dutta. I'd like to thank all the incoming assistant governors present to the show, the incoming presidents and their team. Also, I'd like to thank all Rotarians. Once upon a time, which was 144. All the Rotarians and guests present today. A special thanks to the Zoom team, Rotarian Danny, Rotarian Saurabh, and Rotarian Rudrajit, and all who others are involved. You have done a marvelous job presenting this unique platform for us. Hope I have not missed anyone. Please forgive me if I have done it unknowingly. Thank you and good night.
Thank you, Saptendu. With this, we come to the end of the formal meeting. in the midst of this session, we were running late, but we had made up the time, and I am happy that we are closing this session almost right on time. So with this word, special thanks to everyone, especially DMC and Arindam and their team, and hope that we will be able to do some good in the coming year. So now we will open this session for virtual fellowship. Anyone can now have discussion, and it's just a virtual fellowship for everyone. Thank you, everyone, once again.
Governor-elect, first discussion is that tomorrow we need to touch 400.
Yes, that I told
Yes.
everyone. We
Yes.
need to do some exercise. And first day we had crossed 212, so 400 is nothing for our district.
Nothing. Tomorrow's meeting is
Strength of
open to all.
3,600. Nothing is impossible.
Tomorrow's meeting is open to all. Let us
Yes.
prove our solidarity tomorrow in front of the governor-elect, director-elect. That yes, we can come 400.
Thank you so much, Subhashish. Thank you all.
Thank you everyone. Have a good time. Take care. Bye-bye and good night. Have a good dinner, and tomorrow wake up and be prepared for the final session. Thank you.
Thank you everyone.
Thank you everyone. পঙ্কজ দা অনেকক্ষণ পরে দেখলাম আপনাকে। থ্যাংক ইউ। জুলনদা আছেন এখনো? গ্রেট।
আছি এখনো।
হ্যাঁ।
জুলনদা is there.
আরে জুলনদার তো সবে দিন শুরু হলো, ব্রেকফাস্ট করে
वही तो, हाँ ठीक बोले हैं हम लोग का रात हो रहा है, दिन चालू है।
ঠিক।
Good.
আমি কিন্তু শিখতে চাইছিলাম ভার্চুয়াল ফেলোশিপটা কিভাবে হয়।
এই যে আমরা এটাতে খুব এক্সপার্ট।
এখন আরম্ভ করছি, এটা আরম্ভ হয়েছে,
ফেলোশিপ চালু হয়ে গেছে।
অরিন্দম, আমি এখন পাহাড়ে কৌশানী থেকে বলছি।
আরে বাবা,
উত্তরাখণ্ড কৌশানী থেকে, কৌশানীর হোটেল থেকে মিট করেছি কিছুটা সময়, সবটা পারলাম না। হ্যাঁ, খুব ভালো লাগলো শেষের দিকটা। কালকে পুরোটা থাকবো আশা করছি। কালকে মুন্সিয়ারিতে থেকে জয়েন করবো। মুন্সিয়ারি
পঙ্কজদা কালকে একা থাকলে হবে না, সদল বলে জয়েন করতে হবে।
কালকে আবার থাকবে আমার যারা আমার মেয়ে শুদ্ধ থাকবে, হি ইজ অলসো রোটারিয়ান।
I know that.
হ্যাঁ, পত্রলেখাকেও নিয়ে নেবো কাল সঙ্গে, দুইজনে
নিয়ে নেবেন। ঠিক আছে, ভেরি গুড।
কালকে মুন্সিয়ারি ঠান্ডার মধ্যেও জয়েন করবো।
বেশ, টেক কেয়ার পঙ্কজদা, সাবধানে থেকো।
পঙ্কজদা সব ক্লাব মেম্বারদের নিয়ে আসুন। দিস ইজ এ লাইফ টাইম
অপরচুনিটি, হয়ে যাবে।
হ্যাঁ, দিস ইজ ফ্রম ইওর ক্লাবমেট।
জুলনদা কালকে পারলে জয়েন করো, এআরসি এর সাথে দেখা হবে তোমার ভার্চুয়ালি।
ঠিক আছে,
দ্যাটস এ ফ্যাবুলাস প্রোগ্রাম।
থ্যাংক ইউ সিদ্ধার্থ দা।
বলো।
এটা ফ্যাবুলাস প্রোগ্রাম।
আরে
মানে অনলাইনে এত অর্গানাইজ প্রোগ্রাম হতে পারে, এটা আস্তে আস্তে আমরা ম্যাচিউর হয়ে যাচ্ছি রিয়েলি।
Yes.
In fact, I used to take classes during the COVID period online. I was really frustrated of taking class over online. But now I am also becoming mature to take the classes and the conversation on online mode. It's really fabulous.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. We tried our best. That's why I said in the initially, COVID has given all bad thing to us, but perhaps this is the one thing that COVID had taught us to incline to online meetings.
Let me appreciate my clubmate Arindam as well. Arindam, you spoke well and presented well. The right man in the right position.
Excellent. That was excellent.
Right man in the right position.
এর জন্য কৃতিত্ব রাজার।
Morning shows the day.
Morning shows the day, and your midnight oil burnt is successful for today.
Yes.
Right.
Thank you.
And I must appreciate my Zoom team today, Zoomers.
Yeah.
You guys.
Yes. Indeed.
Every day they are great.
See, this team is now being a mechanized team. They fun frolic in between, they talk, they take phone calls, they see YouTubes, and they manage Zoom also at the same time.
And they see the questions in the chat and they ask the question also.
I have only one suggestion.
Yeah, please.
Since you are very successful in technology, use of technology, 3240, you start an YouTube also. Let there be an account for YouTube.
Sir, we have an account, we have to activate it and we are trying to do it.
এবং আমার মনে হয় মানে it can reach to many.
Perhaps Julanda was trying to learn how to do the fellowship over online mode. Is it somebody else or Julanda?
You keep your glass there, I keep my glass here and we cheers here.
No, I have my bottle here.
Oh, then great. Oh.
That's it. Chalo, let's start to improve our membership role in the all the clubs itself, and right from the starting from our own club as well. And every president, I would like to request, start from your own club as well.
We have already started.
Julanda, our own club only would be starting. All the 110 clubs should start.
Yes.
Only 45 days are left, hardly.
বলছি যে ঝুলন্দা বোধহয় বলছিল যে ইউটিউব চ্যানেল স্টার্ট করার জন্য you just type Rotary 3240 in Google, you will find the 3240 YouTube channel. Just subscribe that. You will find all events, not from now, from 2021. We are continuing that channel. Every year, all seminars, all meetings, everything has been uploaded.
And it is quite a resourceful, in fact. Very resourceful.
That's great. That's great.
A meeting now you will get in the YouTube maybe tomorrow morning.
Subhashish, suddenly I will do it. আমি আবার বলছি 3240 is an unique district. Seven Sister plus major part of the Bengal. এখানে শুধু ইউটিউবে শুধু তুমি মানে আপনারা যে রোটারি দিচ্ছেন ফাইন, that is for the Rotarian. Now we have to attract the non-Rotarian also. সেখানে অনেক তো টুরিস্ট ইন্টারেস্টের জন্য সেভেন সিস্টারে অনেক কিছু দেওয়া যেতে পারে.
Yes, we can.
Moment people will click for Arunachal Pradesh, they will get the Rotary also.
Yes, agreed. Tourism can also be a part of attracting people.
এবং লোকে দেখবেও, লোকেও দেখবে. Yes.
সেটা আপনি ঠিক বলছে দাদা, সেটা আপনি ঠিক বলছে.
Yes, right.
Already Deepak Agarwal has shared it.
এবং আমি জানি না আমার আজকাল দেখবেন প্রচুর ব্লগ হচ্ছে অন রেস্টুরেন্ট, ফুড, ট্যুরিজম, এবং suddenly there is an income also.
Yeah. Even from the YouTube also, you can. The owner of the YouTube channel can earn money.
Yes,
exactly. সেটা তো যদি হয়, যদি সাকসেসফুলি 3240 করতে পারে, তাহলে that is a good income for 3240 for doing good other projects.
Absolutely. This e-format, digital format is something is opening horizons day after day.
Exactly.
Day after day, it is coming up.
ঠিক একদম.
And Dada, next year we are bringing out an app, district app. We are not having, if you have seen my mail, I have written to Sarat Chandraji. He was asking to send a hard copy of the district directory to you and Sarat Chandra. So I say, Saratji, we will not be able to send because Governor-elect is not publishing hard copy. Instead of that, we are having an app from the 1st July, which would be a one-stop shop. You will get A to Z of Rotary in that app. Even a member is inducted today in the system, in next 24 hours, he would be in that.
Good.
So we are developing it and we will launch it on 1st July.
So we have got a whole lot of activities coming up online, or the area where we actually get into the details. The app is going to be a game changer for 3240.
Yes, absolutely. And Julanda, to tell you very frankly, when we planned this DTA on an online format, I received a couple of calls from Rotarians and numerous WhatsApp messages. If boss, COVID is not there, why you guys are doing DTA online?
Rajada, for that reason I told her that it is no longer a compulsion, it is a choice. We have chosen We have chosen it deliberately because we understand the potential of this.
Correct. Absolutely. Absolutely that. And see the impact, because people are so engrossed. That's the better part I can see in this DTA. The 3-day session is over and we have all the target audiences involved, engaged and asking questions like anything. Very good. Congratulations, Governor-elect. Congratulations.
Yes,
certainly. Certainly, he deserves
See,
huge
congratulations goes to the entire team, because the team efforts was there. Then only we were able to do this. All have agreed. We have managed.
Absolutely.
And especially as the district trainer, you took the lead and you have compiled everything so well. Okay. So congratulations to one and all, and all congratulations to all the president-elect, secretary-elect who have joined.
They are the
All
key.
the chairs,
Yes.
AGs are there from last 3 days.
Many
So-
club chairs have joined. Many club chairs have joined today.
Yes. I'm telling an example. My club chair does not attend meeting maybe all the time, but today from 6:45 till the end he was there.
In fact, for my club chair also, he did the same thing. In fact, he was there.
I congratulated him in the group also. Okay, thank you very much. You are throughout.
I am with us actually. Rita Budi is still now there.
See.
So this is
So we want that. That is the crux we want to crack. And this is the crux.
Shanuda has done a great job in the last time. Shanuda, thank you. I'm leaving the
Hello.
Yeah. So again, good night, Bole. I'm leaving.
Hello, thank you everyone. Good night.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you everyone. Bye bye.
Nice to be here. Thank you. Thank you.
Danny,
Meet you
you are
tomorrow
there.
at 5. Thank you, Danny. Saurabh.
Thank you. Thank
Yes,
you.
yes, we are here. We are
Tomorrow.
here.
Thank you.
Hello.
We have to be here till the end.
No, you can close the meeting.
चेहरा दिखाओ Danny.
Danny नहीं है, घर में है बोलता है.
नहीं है. I'm here. It's a bit dark.
Danny
अरे,
अब धीरे-धीरे Danny अब क्या करेगा? He will introduce AI.
Already Saurabh.
Then Danny is not required.
Already Saurabh is getting. I mean, becoming the expert now, so I don't have to worry anymore.
Good. We have options.
Saurabh, he has left, ना?
खाली अरिंदम आज हम लोग को धोखा दे दिया.
क्यों?
वो अरिंदम को मालूम है.
अच्छा.
हम लोग 2 घंटा बैठा रहा. अरिंदम धोखा दे दिया.
Oh, so sad.
Thank you, Nilesh. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Danny, I'm leaving.
So I'll end the meeting here.
Please.
Yeah. Okay.